Hello people, back again, and this time we are going to talk about Sony and PlayStation Now. Basically, the Ready Bravia TVs are coming in June. Now, for those who don't know, the Sony line of 4K Ultra HD Bravia televisions sets with PlayStation Now capability are set to launch in June. Now, this was launched officially announced in the company's blog. And basically, of course, PlayStation Now is a cloud streaming game service that was basically announced at the Consumer Electronics Show. That basically, this service is actually another company that Sony had acquired earlier, and a lot of people speculate this is coming after they acquired this company. At least they assumed that's what they were going to do. Though through this service, you'll be able to stream and play PlayStation 3 games with the DualShock 3 controller, mixing the words up. Directly through their TV, according, again, to the blog. When the service was first announced, basically Sony had said that it would stream PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and non-PlayStation devices, including ready-capable televisions. Now, the line of Bravia TVs, there are several models. There are 9 different models from 3 different Bravia series with various sizes that start from 48 inches all the way up to 85 inches wide. So you got a wide range of TVs. And the prices range from basically $2,000 up to $25,000. These Ultra HD TVs boast a 1080p resolution, increased pixel count for its display. So, again, they start off with $2,000, which is still expensive, up to insanely $25,000 expensive for the people who want to who have the money to build a massive home freaking theater-like thing in their house. There you got the TV. Now, as we all know, this is it. Sony's TV division has been one of their least profitable divisions for a while for the company. And this is the one division of the company they have to turn around. This is why actually, out of all things, Sony's television division is one of the things that's hurt them the most. Whereas, ironically enough, their video game division has been the one that's kept the company chugging along. Even during the years you thought the PlayStation 3 wasn't doing great, the company, for the most part, has, especially recent years, makes a lot of money. That division makes a lot of money for the Sony brand. Now, do I think I know how many people are going to buy a television just to do this? I don't know. If you have the money and let's say you're setting up your man cave downstairs, and on one end you have your PlayStation stuff hooked up, but on the other end, maybe you're going to have sports down on the other end or whatever, or maybe it's a completely part of the house that you want to have, you don't want to have another system, so you could buy a TV that enable you to play the games on the TV. And once the service comes out, it makes sense for people who want to do that. Again, the day and age of one system in one room, that's all I can play the game there, I can't play anything else, is slowly going away. Where anywhere you're in the house, anywhere you're out and about, the future is you're going to be able to play that game anywhere you want to on any platform. Now, yes, different platforms like the handheld or on-the-go stuff may not be graphically as intense as what you play, but the gameplay, the game scenarios would basically be the same, and they would continue on as whatever device you decide to play on. This becomes a headache for more game developers and the people who make the hardware to get this all work, but that's where people want to go. To this day and age, we want the stuff on the go. We want everything we want to be. In a lot of ways, we're kind of ahead of a cycle because, listen, the laptops overtook PCs not incredibly that long ago, and yet we skipped from the laptop straight to the tablets. The tablets took off. The cell phones, the processor speeds and the RAM have gone through the roof. The technology on those, what those things can do, are astronomically crazy. And now the game, one device in one central area is almost becoming an obsolete thing that you want it anywhere you want to go. Even when you see the gaming forums today, when people talk about video games, they don't understand why that same game on the Wii U and that same game on my 3DS, I can't play it, and the data goes back and forth where it can't be exactly the same game. It may not look exactly the same, but the same scenario, the same gameplay, the same mechanics. Why are they different? The Vita and PlayStation 3, not 4. They want everything that I can. Basically, what gamers want is, I play a game on a system, I got my handle, I can play that same game and continue that same game on that system, and not have to wait till I get home, and then when I come back, plug it back in and leave off where I leave off. That's what people want. That's where we're going. Or any device they want to. This is where when people say the consoles are going to die, that somewhere down the future, I wouldn't say they're going to die, but somewhere down the future, people want it. Hey, I want to play that PlayStation game on my phone, on my tablet, on my console, on my Sony handheld, wherever I want to go, I want to play that game. And we're getting closer and closer to that. And any one of the console manufacturers that doesn't lead towards that are going to be left in the dust. In this day and age where you can play it on anything, this is the age where I have an iPad and I have my iPhone, and anything I download, a lot of stuff I download on my iPhone automatically downloads on the iPad, and I can play it on both. So what do you think about the, I kind of went on a tangent there that wasn't exactly tied to this, PlayStation Now enabled Bravia TVs. Would you actually get one somewhere down the road? Like if you had a new room or you need to get a new TV and you didn't want to get a new system, would you buy one of these? Are you all in for this PlayStation Now cloud service? I think if you're a fan of PlayStation and only PlayStation, the PlayStation Now makes sense. Listen, in a day and age, you got the WWE Network, you got Hulu, you got Netflix. People are subscribing to services on the go. The only question with PlayStation Now is how many fans are they going to get to sign up for it, and will it be profitable? Like WWE Network, when they released their service, they basically said a number of 1 million subscribers they need to basically pay for everything. 400,000 breaks WWE Network profitable. And I already got 670,000 subscribers, which is I'm one of them. So they're already profitable with the network, but to account for pay-per-view losses when a pay-per-view, pay-per-views are kind of a dying model anyway. They've been around 30 years now. It's a dying model. The losses that accumulate from that and producing new shows for it. And so what is Sony, the thing about Sony, what does Sony have to do to break even here? Now granted, Sony doesn't have to produce like new high-end TV shows. They can produce games, which in a sense, they're making money off you paying a subscription fee for the cloud service, and then they're making money off you buying their games. So it's kind of making money on both ends. So it's too bad Sony and nobody else has actually, nobody from Nintendo to Microsoft or anybody has actually announced what they would have to do to bring profit with these services. It'd be nice to know. But then again, they don't want any negative press, right? This is one of the things that cracks up about our video game market, that there's a lot of clouded mystery on how much a game needs to make to be profitable, or how much a video game system needs to make to be profitable. When just release it out there. Listen, if I want to buy a video game system, it doesn't matter how popular it is. It doesn't matter how much, how many sales it had. It doesn't matter if it broke profitable or not. If I like this system, I'm going to buy it. Whether it's first, second, or third place, it doesn't matter. If I like it, I'm going to buy it. Anyway, enough about that. What do you think about the Bravia capable PlayStation Now TVs? Would you buy one? Would you get one? Would you at least want to try it out because you think it'd be cool? Do you think the PlayStation Now is going to be a service that a lot of people are going to sign on? I think if you already have PlayStation Plus and you are a loyal PlayStation fan, PlayStation Now only completely makes sense. Because it's in a sense extending PlayStation Plus. It is like, in a sense, the next tier. And that's where I think Sony should take it. Make it the next tier above PlayStation Plus. Say, hey, first it was free online play. Now you got PlayStation Plus. If you really want to take it to the next level, where you can take it anywhere you want, you should, for a little bit more, you should do the PlayStation Now service. Anyway, love to hear your guys' opinions like always, and I'll talk to you guys later.